You want me to do the intro?
No.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of From the Rough, America's favorite golf podcast here on FanStream Sports, presented by OrionGolf.com. I am your host, the only host, and the best host of From the Rough, John E. Gerber, PGA professional. Over 20 years PGA professional. How was that? Was that good? How was it?
I think I might record that and just play that for every intro. Yes, sir, indeed, Bob. That is, I don't know who Bob is. That's exactly what we do every week. Welcome into a Wednesday preview edition of From the Rough, America's favorite golf podcast. Who is America, you ask? That used to be my neighbor. America was my neighbor, and it was his favorite golf podcast. So therefore, when we say
it was a dude,
it's America's favorite golf podcast, he was Indian. It really is America's favorite golf podcast.
Dot or feathers?
Not lying. Really?
I mean,
really?
You can. What? It's just what it is. I mean,
wow. Starting off with a bang, and it's not even me pulling the shoulder to the ditch.
Is it Nota Begay or is it Aaron Rye? Which one?
What's the difference? They're the same person. And why you keep having to reference Nota's sexual preference? Nota Begay. Who cares what his sexual preference is?
He's a good dude. What are you talking about?
I'm sure he is Tiger's best friend in the world.
Yeah, that's right. That's
fine.
Yeah.
No, America.
You have to differentiate.
Was from the country of India.
Okay, fair.
I don't know that we're allowed to call them dots. I think that's offensive in some capacity somehow.
Not even a little bit. You've said
the word Indian apparently is offensive. We're not even supposed to say that. They're Native Americans. But here's the deal.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as a Native American, Johnny. Did you know this? Because they did not come from America. They came across the land bridge up in the Bering Strait centuries before that.
Geography
from anywhere. Everyone is a freaking tourist.
You are not National Geographic Explorer. We're not doing this. You know, you don't even know where damn Seattle is. Well, you might know where Seattle is, but there's a few places that you don't know.
No, I watched a George Carlin video the other day, and he was addressing the specific thing.
George Carlin, yeah, good. Yeah, George Carlin. If you had George Carlin, if you thought we were good, we talk about a lot of shit here. If you had George Carlin thinking we were going to talk about George Carlin for the last 3 years of this show, you brought it out, bud. You brought it out of that butthole. That was I don't know how I felt about it, but it was pretty good.
Love George Carlin. By the way, we are live here from I am in Dallas. Johnny is up in KC, Kansas.
KC, and not with the Sunshine Band. We are in KC. No. KC, Kansas, in Overland Park. They call it the OP here. They call it not whatever. Well, I was going to say something else, but it is.
There you are.
They call it Overland Park. We're about to get hit with some AWC here.
Man,
so if the power goes out, it's not
on a laptop.
Fault.
It's got a battery. You're good.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the
lights will go
that
out.
doesn't mean the camera.
You'll have to switch microphones.
Yeah, I'm just, or I get bleeped out because I can't say dot or feathers, whichever one that is. Yeah,
I'm gonna get canceled, and it's not gonna be because of me.
My God! Yeah, for the first time ever.
That is a first. If you're watching us live here on a preview Wednesday, please chime in there on whatever YouTube channel you're watching us on. We're on 4. I don't go to Tampa anymore. We're on 4 YouTube channels. So feel free to chime in with your comments. We will address those thusly as we roll on here for the next hour or so. Johnny, discussing the 2026 Wyndham Championship, because after months and months of competition, the PGA Tour regular season is finally coming to a close with the Wyndham Championship once again serving as the finale. They are returning to Sedgefield Country Club. It is a full field of playoff hopefuls taking on that Donald Ross design for the second straight week, with eyes on playing themselves into the FedEx Cup Playoffs. Has this been an exciting regular season for you? Have you enjoyed kind of what this thing has built through the year?
Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, if on the betting standpoint, obviously we're not happy with it, but yeah, I think it's good. I think you've had some surprise winners like you do every time on the PGA Tour. You get 3 or 4 rookies that win. You get some guys like the Jackson Koivuns, and you get some some up and coming stars that you get to see. You got some, first time major winners, first time tournament winners. Yeah, I think it's status quo, right? I mean, Scotty winning one time, is that a shock to a lot of people? Yeah, maybe. So
Yeah.
it's held pretty good serve for me when it comes to that. Yeah, I think it's great. I think you're going to get a lot of fireworks, going into after this week, the FedEx Cup, certainly with the, shutting it down from 70 to 50 to 30, as opposed to the last few years, it's been, 100 to 90. So they've kind of played around with it. So yeah, I mean, it's status quo to me. I mean, nothing really highs or lows. I mean, I don't know what the high point is. Rory winning back-to-back Masters. Is that it? I mean, so yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it. I tune in every week for a lot of reasons. So I'm okay with it, bud.
Yeah, and I think the surprise for Scotty, because he hasn't been bad this year, certainly hasn't been bad. The surprise is that he hasn't won since week one. Literally week one, coming out of week one, if I would have said, Scotty's not going to win again the rest of the year, Johnny.
Yeah, yeah. I don't, yeah. I ain't going to say that you're right, because I hate saying that you're right. I'm not doing that. You said, no, you didn't say that. You said he's never going to win again. You didn't specifically.
He hasn't won again.
Well, you said ever.
He might not ever win again. Has he won yet?
He's going to win. He's going to win again. Stop.
So I'm right.
So far,
I'm right. That's all that matters.
A clock's right twice a day too, but that don't mean it's a great clock.
Clock is right all of the time. A broken clock is right twice a day.
Sure.
Let's get our analogies. Let's get our anals straight here, Johnny.
Sure. You got me frustrated.
As we go and fluster, as we get our anals going on here early in the show. So for the uninitiated, the top 70, as Johnny just mentioned, in the regular season standings will extend their season at least one more week. At the onset of this week, the player who occupies the number 70 in the season-long race is a guy who literally just began his professional career a couple months ago, 21-year-old phenom, Jackson Koivun. Just 4 professional events under his belt. He has jumped directly onto the bubble, in large part due to his win at the 3M Open over the aforementioned Scotty Scheffler. A couple of weeks ago, he treaded water kind of at the Rocket Classic. He makes his second start at the Wyndham Championship and is the name a lot of guys have circled to be successful this week when action gets underway here. He finds himself inside the magic number, but just barely. We've got some that are outside the magic number. Keegan Bradley, Jason Day, Tony Finau, and my boy Brooks Koepka. Out of these guys, I think Bradley probably has the most realistic chance to sort of sneak his way into the top 70. He's got 3 top 20 finishes in his last 6 starts and has moved up to number 72 on that list. Finau and Koepka are going to require a miraculous top 5 finishes. I don't think either one of those guys are due for that. Day's had a tremendously sporadic stretch of play due to a back injury that kind of reappeared at the U.S. Open for him. But, attention will mount near the bottom of the FedEx Cup standings. Big names like defending champion Cameron Young is also making a trip to North Carolina. He's had some issues. Johnny, is there any surprise? I know we talked about who was the surprise. Oh, it was Ricky Fowler when I told you he was inside. Are there any other surprises so far this year that you've seen that either that aren't in that you thought would be, or that are that we didn't know would be, other than Ricky?
Where's Justin Thomas on that list? I know he's in, but he seems like he's a forgotten guy, right? I know he's playing this week, but it's just, I mean, where is he at on the list?
Well, we can certainly go find that out if you would like me to peruse your FedEx Cup standings.
I would. Because I know he's playing this week. So is he playing this week because he has to? So that's kind of one of the curiosity things.
Justin Thomas, would you like to hazard a guess as we play? Guess where Justin Thomas is in the FedEx Cup playoffs?
53.
Oh, 53 is higher.
54.
I'm sorry. I meant higher on the list, so lower in the standings. So,
Oh, is he really? 40?
A lower number than 53.
40?
Ooh, right on the head, as Johnny often does. He is at number 40.
Isn't that surprising, though? You haven't heard anything from Justin Thomas, and how is he 40th on the FedEx Cup, right? I mean, Isn't that like a little like we've only had him on our card a couple times this year, right? So it's just is he a lost, forgotten guy? I mean, certainly he's going to be on the President's Cup team. Is he playing this week and playing 3 straight after that? I mean, that's a guy that's maybe a little bit that has so much talent that maybe is a little bit forgotten. I think you look at a guy like Jason Day that, can't stay healthy again, continues to stay healthy. Maybe he needs to, get in to be on the President's Cup team. That team is going to be awful young. I mean, things like that. Some of the storylines, maybe Jason Day, that it's a continual factor that he continues to battle this. You would think at a guy like, okay, you win a golf tournament this late in the year that you're going to be securely inside the top 70. And you look at a guy like Jackson Koivun, you win, you're still on the bubble. So, I mean, I don't know if it's something that's like overwhelmingly surprised me when it comes to that, except for what we talked about on Monday was Ricky Fowler. I wouldn't guess in a million years he was that secure getting into the FedEx Cup. It just didn't. Yeah.
With the year that he has had, does it surprise you Ludwig Oberg is in the top 10?
Yes. That's another guy. Yeah.
He's right at number 10.
I just think that he's just disappointed us so much that we were trying to forget about his ass.
Almost done with him. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
He might be on my list. Son of a bitch.
He's gaining on it. Goddamn son of a bitch took my parking spot too.
Right,
That's an inside. It's an inside.
All right,
joke.
Nancy Gerber
Damn
from our
asshole.
CEO. Some other shocking
CFO.
Yeah. Some other. I don't know if it's shocking, but surprising that they're this high at least. Christopher Rayton at number 18. I know he had the win
in a signature event. He won, so that gets him. It gets him a lot of money.
Alex Smalley at number 25.
A little surprise.
Yeah.
But he had a run. He had a run of 6 weeks. He had a run of 6 weeks. He didn't finish out of the top 10.
That's true,
and in two of those were in the signature event. So you separate those signature events, right? And you're making 3 times more money than you would in a regular event. So it's kind of pick your poison where you play well at.
Yeah. We talked about Ricky Fowler at number 27. A little surprising, I think, for all of us. How about one of the Højgaard brothers, and we never know which one it is, but it's listed as Nikolai at 31.
Did he combine those with him and Nicholas?
Yeah.
Rasmus and Nicholas.
Is
that combined? Yeah. Is that combined? Yeah.
Your boy, Aaron Two Gloves at 35.
Yeah.
He's had a good year.
Great year. PGA champion, played well in signature events, played well at Murfield. Yeah.
New winner Michael Thorbjornsen at 38. Shows you what a win late in the season can do for you, right? Him and Jackson Koivun, Koivun especially with not just the win, but just really four tournaments in.
Right.
But those late season wins can do a lot for you. How about your boy Kashmir Keith at 47?
Is he really?
Yeah. Crazy as
Did
that.
he sell his sweaters to get that prize money or something? How is he? What?
Yeah. Number 47. Maverick McNeely at number 50.
No surprise. That's where I thought he's been on the leaderboard a lot. He's just a coward.
So as it stands, he's in the BMW already. So
yeah.
Johnny Max Homa, number 51.
Surprise, but good for him.
Very much surprised.
Good for him.
If you would have asked me, I said he's number 151.
He's number 1 in your heart, but
he's number 1 in my heart. Yeah. Pearson Cootie, number 53.
Yeah.
He's had a good year, right?
Yeah.
A guy that doesn't deserve to belong or be in the anywhere in the top 70. Probably doesn't belong on a golf course anymore for the rest of his career until he gets his life in order. Jordan Spieth at number 55.
Wow, counseling advice from you is just like walking on tacks in the middle of the studio walkway.
He needs to take some family advice from me is what he needs to do.
Yeah. What is he on the list?
55.
That's a little surprising.
Yeah, because he sucks.
No, he doesn't suck.
He might not ever win another tournament, Johnny.
I'm trying to get him in the studio, so please be nice to him.
Okay, well, if he wins again, he's probably not coming in the studio.
Not true.
If he never wins again, he's more likely to come in the studio.
No, it's not true.
And I was thinking about throwing some sponsorship dollars at Jordan Spieth, putting our logo on his bag. But I don't sponsor losers, Jordan. Sorry.
He's not a loser.
When's the last time he won? 1973.
Go to his house. You'll see how big of a winner he is.
He's got all his kids running around. Who wants to go there?
He's not living in an apartment at the Star. He's living in Highland Park.
You know, I looked at apartments over there.
I did. I love living there.
No, I looked recently at apartments over there.
It's expensive.
In the in Sky House, in the big high rise.
Expensive.
Yeah, probably not going to live there.
No, you're not.
Not yet. Hopefully soon I can live there.
I hope so too, because if you're living there, I'm living in Highland Park. How about
you can have Highland
next
Park,
to Jordan
man.
Spieth. Next to Jordan Spieth.
You can have all of that.
I don't. You know me. I'm not pretentious. That pretentious to live down. I don't need that. I don't.
How about Sugar Shane Lowry at number 60?
That's about right.
You think?
Yeah, that's about right.
These three guys just shocked me. Shane Lowry at 60. The great O Canada Nick Taylor at 61.
I thought he'd be better ranked than that. I think he's had a pretty solid year. He won early in the year. Yeah, it surprised me a little bit.
How about Harry Hall at 62?
That's how old he is. That's about how old he is. That's how old he looks. That hat's stupid.
Isn't he like 25 years old or something?
That hat's stupid.
I like his hat. I wouldn't wear it.
You know what? You know what? You'd be shocked. You'd be shocked how big of a dude he is. Like
We've seen him.
He's big. He's 6'4". He's a big dude, man. So I'm glad I'm going to say that now as opposed to a couple weeks when I cover the BMW if he's there. I hope he doesn't, because if he watches the show.
They all watch the show.
Oh, no, they do.
You can start getting your ass kicked on the golf course.
I know.
These guys start seeing you.
I know.
All you have to do, look, here's your defense. Hey, I didn't say it. Tim did. And
that's why I wear Barstool sports gear when I'm covering the PGA Tour.
Please don't pretend to be Barstool Sports.
No, we're about to take them over, so we're good.
Retards over there, whatever.
Yeah, well, better, but that's fine.
Johnny, surprisingly at number 60, where'd he go? 67. Matty Schmid. Matty Schmid.
Okay. Fair.
Some guys right out of the cut line. We kind of talked about Keegan Bradley at 72.
I hope he shoots 80.
No, we want Keegan in. Jason Day at 75. I do.
That's not we.
Steven Jägermeister, number 77. Tom Hoagie Sandwich at 79.
Now, listen, 79 for Tom, as poor of a year that he had last year. This is a bounce back year for him. Yeah, he's bounced back. Yeah, I mean, and I'm a big Hoagie fan. He's a great dude. He got raisin teeth, but he is a great dude. He does. I mean, I'm just saying. But he's awesome. What?
F you.
Just saying.
My arch nemesis, Johnny, at number 81, Davis Thompson. He's probably going to get divorced if he doesn't make the playoffs, and that'll open the door.
He's going to be on our card. You will look for him on our card a little bit later.
Well, you're the black cloud for Davis Thompson.
Every time I pick him, he cashes. Every time you make fun of his or try to say you're going to take his wife, he gets scared and misses the cut.
Well, I'm saying it again. It's probably happening.
Don't do that.
Jackson Suber at number 82?
Yeah, we root for him. Yeah.
Jackson Subaru.
Yeah, he's got to finish top 5 this week. Still a good year, dude. I mean, let's be honest. Let's keep it in perspective. Second year on the PGA Tour, played extremely well. kind of faltered a little bit in the big moments, but we're pulling for Jackson. It's a good listen. Just because if he doesn't get in the top 70, doesn't mean it's a poor year for a guy like that. Second year on the PGA Tour, a ton of potential. Friend of the show. So yeah, we're pulling for Jackson.
Let's see down as we go down our list. How about Christian Bezuidenhout at 92? I thought he'd be lower. I didn't think he'd be even that high.
Yeah.
What's he ever done? We have they have my guy at number 94 here, Johnny Rasmus Niergaard Peterson. Had him on my wheel a couple times.
I don't even know who he is.
Had him on my wheel a couple times this year. Lucas Glover at 96.
That's a little surprising.
He's out of here.
Yeah, he's new addition.
He's MC Hammer. Taylor Moore at 98. Grazerman at 99. How about, here's our other Højgaard, Rasmus at 103.
Yeah, they must have split.
This guy's it might be on our wheel today. Michael Brennan at 105.
God, he's on something. He's the list.
He is the list right now.
Man, he's top of the list. He's number one. He's number one right now.
Maybe my favorite 3 in a row here, Johnny. 107, Billy Horschel. 108, Davis Riley. 109, Marco Pinge. Pendulum.
Yeah, non-factors.
No? Not even Billy? Your favorite golfer, Billy Horschel?
No, you know who Billy's favorite golfer is. Billy.
Is Billy. Let's see. Our guy, Joel Damon at 119. Probably not going to get in.
Probably no.
Probably not going to get in. Chris Kirk. Saw his name recently filling out someone's card. 127. Probably not going to get in.
Dry County this week.
Yeah. He's not going to be drinking so much. Johnny Vegas, 139.
Nope, no surprise. He's just enjoying life. He's got an exemption, so he's not worried about it. He's
no.
That's my guy right there. That is my guy.
How about Matt? I still don't know how to tip my caddy Kuchar at 142.
Yeah, irrelevant.
He's probably never going to live that down, at least not on this show.
No.
Patrick, don't call me Lawrence Fishburne at 145.
Yeah.
Love me some Patrick Fish.
Played good last week, and then he realized he couldn't chip and putt, and then he just went to dog shit.
The guy that still doesn't know how to wear pants on the golf course, Eric Van Rooyen at 148. Now we're kind of getting down to people nobody cares about. Lanto Griffin, Ben Martin, your buddy Jeffrey Kang.
Jeff Kang.
Garrick Higo, Nick Dunlap, Bjorn Olesen, Zach Johnson at 171.
Yeah, but that's
stay over there on that. Keeps winning on that stupid Champions Tour.
He's won 4 times in 6 events. He's not going anywhere.
On the Champions Tour.
Yeah, you win where you win.
Neil Shipley, 184. Go Buckeyes. Luke List at 190.
That's a guy that's got way too much talent.
By the way, if I asked you who was ahead of who on this list, in the rankings here,
just like
Will
a 30 for 30
or Luke List, who do you think's in front?
30 for 30. If I told you,
because Will Zalatoris is at 189 ahead of Luke.
Yeah, he's
List.
hurt. He's played 3 events.
How was he ahead of Luke List?
Because the 3 events he played, he finished in the top 20. That's wow.
You should be disqualified if you only played 3 events this year.
He's too busy caddying for Happy Gilmore.
That's right.
In the new movie, Happy Gilmore.
Wow.
17.
There's not a new
number
one.
2 was trash. Number 2 was trash.
Yeah, number 2 wasn't great, but it was extremely entertaining. That's all I'm going to say. You know what? I'm the biggest Happy Gilmore fan as we get into Happy Gilmore talk here on From the Rough. And my expectations were very low, and you know what? My expectations were met. But it was extremely entertaining.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it since. Johnny, would you care to guess who the Mr. Irrelevant is in the FedEx Cup standings at number 2? Who we have 2 because we have a tie at 220. There's no possible way you're ever going to guess these 2 guys. Well, either one of these 2 guys. I will tell you, William McGirt is at 219.
Dirt McGirt. Yeah,
Dirt McGirt's at 219. How about, by the way, Brendan Todd, 217. There's your guy right there.
Todd.
Guy that you can never get his first name right.
Yeah.
I will tell you that one of them is from Italy. Good day, mate.
Yeah. Alexander Tosti.
Oh, no.
No,
Tosti's way up on the list.
He's Argentina. Italy would be
I saw Tosti up here. How about Stefano Mazzoli?
Yeah, they don't know who he is. He's not a full-time member.
I thought he invented corn oil. And our guy, C.T. Pan. Both tied for Mr. Irrelevant. So there's your rundown of things that surprise us as of today on the FedEx Cup standings. Let's take a quick break. By the way, we do have Johnny's winning picks coming up. At the end of the show, we have my Wheel of Misfortune picks. They're ready to go. The virtual picks are locked and loaded. I will go down my 7 names. And not one of them, Johnny, is Max Homa this week.
No way.
Not a one.
Come on.
Mainly because I forgot. I was in a hurry and I forgot.
Yep, I see it.
That's why. We are from the rough right here on FanStream Sports, coming at you on a preview Wednesday for the Wyndham Championship. Lots more to come. We'll go over some of the other plays, some of the odds for you, and all that good stuff. Back after this.
Hi, golfers. IndyCarTim here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Golf Central Magazine. It's not just a golf magazine. It's the magazine for everything. Turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Head over to golfcentralmag.com and check out the latest issue. Some of the regular features in Golf Central Magazine: the Golf Bachelorette of the Month, the Golf Bachelor of the Month, the Golf Cart Girl of the Month, Golf History, Grip It and Sip It. So head over to golfcentralmag.com. It's free. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Golf Central Magazine at golfcentralmag.com. We'll see you there.
Sports fans, it's time to gear up. Head to fanstreamsports.com and check out our brand new merchandise store. We're talking bold t-shirts, 3/4 zips, hoodies, hats, mugs, and more. Everything you need to rep your favorite shows and your favorite crew. Whether you're rolling with the J.P. Peterson Show in Tampa Bay, From the Rough in Dallas, the Timm May Show featuring Clay Hall, or the Jeff Thidoff Show in Ohio, or any of our FanStream Sports original programming, we've got the perfect look for game day and every day. So don't wait. fanstreamsports.com. Click merch and grab your gear now. Wear the stream, live the stream, fanstreamsports.com.
Hey folks, let me tell you about Bay Area Modern Medical Center, a very different kind of approach to primary care. Personalized preventative medicine, not a one-pill-fits-all mentality. Christopher Lugo and his experienced medical staff are proactive in looking at issues before they become a problem, encouraging a healthy lifestyle with proper diet, supplements, and exercise to optimize your active lifestyle. Rather than the impersonal, rushed approach, you will be the only patient and will have our full attention. That's new. Getting old is inevitable, but feeling and looking old is avoidable. Bay Area Modern Medical Centers are experts in anti-aging regenerative medicine that optimizes your body's performance in many areas. So call for an appointment to get started on a journey back to full health and a happy life with a new, modern way of healthcare. Call 844-977-3477 or go to BAMMC.com. That's 844-977-3477 or BAMMC.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Tomstown, a premier craft distillery based in Kansas City, Missouri. Discover their award-winning lineup, including double oaked bourbon, botanical gin, and double grain vodka, named the best craft vodka by the readers of USA Today. Available for online delivery in 40 states. Visit toms-town.com or their Kansas City distillery to explore more. Elevate your game with Tomstown, where history meets innovation. Please enjoy responsibly. Orion Golf Management Solutions. Orion Management Solutions has tailored its service packages just like it tailors its approach to customers. Some owners need more supervision, while others need periodic assessment of their short-term and long-term strategies and programs. Orion can be called in to develop a business plan with the existing staff, or we can assist with the daily management of a facility or event. Either way, we make sure the client is satisfied and understands the direction the facility needs to go in order to achieve the owner's goals. Orion Management Solutions can help with owner assistance service solutions, daily course management, business plan development, monthly operations, or as-needed consulting services. Whatever your need, Orion Golf Management Solutions can help. Check out oriongolf.com.
Let's go.
Right now, back to the show on FanStream Sports.
Welcome back to From the Rough right here on FanStream Sports. I'm IndyCarTim. That guy right over there, PGA of America member John Gerber. with his beautiful open to the show. It's everyone's favorite now. Nobody even
I don't
remembers
blame
when I
him.
used to do the open to the show.
Why would they remember that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You didn't send me the file.
I did.
Okay.
I mean, email's slow. I know. May not get there till next week.
That's a snail mail.
I forgot to put a stamp on it, though. I don't know if it's going to
get
there or not.
Okay.
Brought to you, as always, by the great friends at Orion Golf and Tom's Town Distilling Company in downtown Kansas City. All right, Johnny, let's get into something that has some significance, if in fact there is anything. Johnny enjoying some fine Tom's Town distilled beverages right there for sure.
It is. It's great. With my retreat cup, we're good.
Greensboro, North Carolina. I don't know why anybody ever needs to go to Greensboro, North Carolina to play golf. There's lots of way better places to play golf.
Is there?
It is Sedgefield Country Club, par 70, 7,131 yards. Of course, the Donald Ross design. Their purse this week, $8.5 million. That's about a third of Johnny's weekly salary. I'm sure he contributed a little bit of that to that purse.
I did.
That's what he does around here.
That's why they let me in.
Johnny, tell us a little bit about the course, what the weather will be this week, and what kind of player this course caters to.
Yeah, it's your typical golf course. And listen, it's 100 years old. 100 years old this year. Donald Ross golf course. I love these types of golf courses.
Isn't he still alive? How did he thought he still plays on the tour, right?
Huh? Who?
Donald Ross.
I love these type of golf courses. It's 100-year-old, old school tree line, hilly golf courses. The traditional Donald Ross types of golf courses. You got to know where to miss it on the greens. Most of these greens will run front to back to front. This is the kind of the typical Donald Ross, how he built his golf course. I love it. It's as a viewer, as a golf pro, this type I love. It doesn't really favor such a type of a player in terms of ball striking, whether you're long, whether you're short. It's not the longest, 7,100 yards, par 70. So it's a stable par 70. For the membership, it's par 72. They changed up a couple of the par 5s, the ones that go back to back. They made it the 8 and 9. They made 9 a par 4. I love it. If you look at the winners here, in the past, it's not that you've had short hitters, you've had long hitters, but here's what you have. You have players that are used to this type of grass. If there's a golf course on the PGA Tour that it's old school, Bermuda, tee to green, old school Bermuda, grainy, real type. If you look at the winners in the past, guys from Georgia, guys from Carolina, guys from the South typically play extremely well here. If you look at the past winners, that's the type of player that's going to win. You're going to get lies that you normally don't see. As we talk about, not to get too much in the agronomy aspect of golf. Now I'll leave to my guy Frank at Shoal Creek. He can comment on that. But Bermuda grows east to west. Bent grows and bluegrass grows north to south. So you could get 3-inch Bermuda rough that's going to play a hell of a lot more difficult than 5-6 inch bluegrass or bent grass. This is old school, man, and I love it. I'm here for it. 100-year-old anniversary at Sedgefield Country Club. I'm all for it. You're going to probably look. The weather's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. It's August in the Carolinas, man. It's just what it is. Attrition's going to be a factor. Miss Doubtfire probably ain't going to play very good. He ain't very good shape. It's a little bit of a hilly golf course, so fatigue could be a factor. You could get some pop-up rain showers. That's what you do that time of year. With the humidity, you're going to have to shoot 18 to 20, 21 under par. It's just what it is. You're going to make a ton of birdies. It lends for a lot of birdies.
No, I'm out.
It's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's what it is.
I got to make sure everybody knows what that word is that you said earlier. Agronomy.
Agronomy.
Yeah, nobody's ever heard that word before. I don't. Why are you trying to act smart using words just because you think you know a word?
It's the growing of grass.
No, it's not. It is the science and technology of producing and using plants for food, fuel, fiber, and reclamation.
It's agronomy.
I think I went to
plant.
See them one time. I think
grass a plant?
Opened for them back in '88.
Is grass a plant? No, that's Leonard Skinner's. Now, damn it.
Skinner wasn't really playing in '88.
Just because you don't know anything, that don't mean I'm wrong.
I didn't say you were wrong. I said you're the only one that knows the word. That's all I'm saying.
Goddamn asshole took my parking spot. Now listen, just because you don't, we have very educated listeners on this show. They know what agronomy is. When you decide to go in to be a golf course superintendent, you have a degree in agronomy. It's what you do.
And if you can't get a grip on the ball, I mean, that's the most important thing.
It's certainly
it's always been the most important thing.
And if you don't know agronomy, you can't grow grass. That's the most important.
If you don't have mudded up balls, this stuff happens because the balls are just too slick.
Mm-hmm.
There can be a lot of mudded up balls.
If you don't grow grass properly, you're gonna get muddied up fairways, and you can't do anything. But it all goes hand in hand. Damn it!
I need a drink.
And this is the profile of the golf course. I love it. Listen, I love this. I love this type of golf course, man. I love it. If you look at the, old school golf courses at Donald Ross, you got the Sciotas, you got the Inverness. It's got redone a few times, but old school Donald Ross. This is what I grew up in the Midwest in Ohio, and I love it. I do, man. And this is a golf course. I'm just telling you, I love, and it's exciting. It doesn't favor a player in terms of their game, but it does favor a player where they grew up in the type of grass that they're used to playing.
Let's talk a little bit about the odds heading into the Wyndham Championship. Johnny, your favorite at 8-1 is Cameron Young. Well, you're defending champion, right? Cameron Young.
Yeah.
And he hit the ball so well at the Open and at the Rocket. I guess we can call it whatever we want because it'll never happen again. We can call it the Rocket if we want.
Dead rock.
That he was almost able to overcome a horrible putter. He hasn't putted well, but he's kind of checkered in some results since his win at TPC Sawgrass. And his return here, why wouldn't he play just as well as he did last year? I mean, his games, I don't know if his game's as good as it is right now as it was last year when he won, but you come to a familiar place where you've had success and confidence kind of takes over.
Yeah, for sure. And he's, home cooking is always good, right? He's gonna get him past. He's gonna be one of the longest players. Not really saying that's going to benefit him because you're only playing 2 par 5s, but yeah, I mean, going to school at Wake Forest, even though he is from New York, getting used to playing this type of grass, going to Wake Forest, it's great. He grew up on a golf course, kind of old school golf. I'm not really sure if Sleepy Hollow was a Donald Ross golf course, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was. And those characteristics certainly feed over. In terms of the hole shape very well for him. There's probably 11 holes of the par 4s that are shaped right to left that fits his ball flight and fits his shot shape. So that's a good sign for him. That's why he plays well and drives it well. Not always, obviously he doesn't always win. Aaron Rye won year before last. So you look at 2 contrasting type of guys that Cameron Young can overpower a place. And you look at a guy like an Aaron Rye that's more of a tactician in terms of that. So, yeah, again, Kevin Kistner's one here, right to left player, shorter hitter for PGA Tour standards. So, yeah, it certainly fits his eye. I don't think he played poorly last week. I don't think he, and we talked about this on Monday, I don't think he definitively putted poorly. I just think his irons were so good, or his irons were good enough. He had so many opportunities, just didn't make them or didn't hit it close enough. I thought he drove it poor last week. That didn't set him up to have some closer iron shots maybe. So a little misleading on his putting stats, but when you go back to home cooking and you have a place of success, you certainly gained your confidence.
Speaking of confidence and prior success, Johnny, at 22-1, newcomer Jackson Koivun. He finished T5 here last year. He's had success. And if he repeats that success this year, it will assure him a spot in the field at TPC Southwind next week and push him towards the top 50 bubble that qualifies for the BMW. In 4 starts this year as a pro, he's gained strokes putting twice, finished first and T10 in those outings. Jackson Koivun, just especially with a familiar course now as a pro, you expect good things.
I'm going to give you a hot take. If Jackson Koivun gets in next week in Memphis, St. Jude, he's going to get picked for the President's Cup.
Wow.
If he gets in.
I don't know how hot of a take that's not really a hot take.
Yes,
the hot take would to guarantee that he's going to get in and then say that.
No, because he's not. If he misses it, they're not gonna. He's not gonna pick a rookie that hasn't played in 3 weeks or have that tested. You're not. I don't think you do that. Now he may, Snedeker, but that would be something that would be. I think the same thing about Koepka. I think if Koepka gets in, has a great performance, I think Koepka gets picked.
At 26-1, Ben Griffin.
Vote off.
And also guy we were talking about earlier, Justin Thomas. And kind of like what we talked about earlier, it's been a solid year, a very quiet, solid year for JT. I mean, given the fact that he's been returning from back surgery, kind of got off to a rocky start at the API, but he's been able to sort of reclaim some consistency with his finishes over the last few months. But he's going to require a good run of form here if he's going to qualify for the Tour Championship. He sits right now in between the top 30 and top 50 in cutoff points as of right now. His iron play has yet to reach the heights it can as he makes his return for the first time since 2023 when he missed the postseason entirely. And again, he's been quiet. We haven't seen a lot of him, but he's played fairly well. What's your thoughts on him moving forward into the postseason?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, reps are important. Like I said, he's kind of the guy that's kind of been behind the covers, right? I mean, you don't hear a lot from him, and surprised me where he was on that list. But I think he needs to play and get some reps because certainly Snedeker needs him on that President's Cup team, and I think he certainly solidified himself. I don't know where he is in the rankings, but if he's only XYZ on the President's Cup, I don't know where he is. I mean, on the FedEx Cup, I'm not really sure where he is on the President's Cup, but Snedeker wants him on that team, and he wants to get some reps to kind of get moving forward. So does he use this week as kind of practice getting reps? Certainly he knows he wants to win, but what's good enough? If you look at Peter Griffin, I think he's kind of got that year that how do you bounce back from a year like he had last year? It's very difficult, but he's had a solid year in home cooking. You don't be surprised if you see him on our card later on in the show. But certainly on that President's Cup team, but how do you follow up a year that you had last year, kind of your breakout year? He's had a really, really solid year. We had a lot more expectations from him from last year. So going to a place that he's played extremely well. Maybe this is a place that, Carolina guy, used to this type of terrain, used to this type of grass. Maybe this is kind of the golf course that playing well there in the past, having some good feels that, this is where he gets his win building up until the FedEx Cup.
And then beginning from here on down, we've got a bunch of guys you're probably going to see on the Wheel of Misfortune. Hideki Matsuyama at 27-1. Maverick McNeely at 30-1. Ryan Gerard Depardieu, 32-1. Aaron Two Gloves Rye at 32-1. And then my boy, my Srixon brother from another mother, Brooks Koepka, 36-1. He's been really good, I thought, since the British Open. But the withdrawals have been terrible for him. One top 10 finish on the season. He's going to need that and more this week if he expects to get into the playoffs, which I don't think is happening. He played the Wyndham Championship just 3 times before his move to Live Golf, with his best result coming in 2015 with a T6 result. What is it about his game that either does or does not line up well for this course?
Neither. He's a wild card, right? You don't know. There's not enough sample size out of Koepka to know what it is. I mean, he can certainly make enough birdies to get to 20, but can he stay motivated enough? I mean, he's got to have a big leap. What's he at, 80 on the list? 80?
Yeah, he's pretty low.
Yeah, it's either going to be feast or famine for Koepka, because he's going to try to win the golf tournament to get in that next week. He doesn't care about, he's going to either have a chance to win the golf tournament or he's going to miss the cut. I don't think there's a middle ground for Koepka.
He's at 86 right now.
Yeah, so I mean, he's going to be balls to the wall when it comes to that. He doesn't care about finishing second place, nor does he give a shit about missing the cut if it comes to that. So I think he knows where he has to sit to get in that 70. I think he knows that he has to win the golf tournament. And if he gets in the top 70, like I said, that he has a chance to get on that President's Cup team, and I think he'll get picked for a lot of reasons, right? The presence of Koepka is certainly still there. I mean, Koepka matters. Koepka has a presence, and they would love him on that team, but you got to have a little bit more of a sample size. You just can't pick him when you're playing like hot garbage.
Hot garbage, and that's probably what he would tell you that he's playing a little bit like too right now. Tom Kim at 38-1 alongside Michael Brennan. And finally, Johnny, Keegan Bradley at 39-1. Man, I think that Ryder Cup hangover has been a long one for him.
I don't care.
And he admitted it's affected him deep into the season. And it should. It absolutely should, you idiot. What are you doing? What were you doing? He's on my list, by the way, now.
He is.
He's had some strong showings in recent weeks. He's got a chance now to qualify for the postseason. Don't forget,
I don't like weirdos.
This is the guy who was among the top players in the world a season ago, giving rise to the playing captain conversation. The good news is for him that over the last 3 months, he ranks 10th in terms of strokes gained tee to green, and that's really all he's got going for himself. He's not one of Johnny's favorite guys. He's not one of my favorite guys anymore after that Ryder Cup ridiculous showing, and I blame him almost 100% for that. But he's the last. By the way, you'll probably see him on the Wheel of Misfortune. Speaking of the Wheel of Misfortune, Johnny.
He miscut. We'll say it right now. Miscut Keegan Bradley.
Well, he's on there to miss the cut. His miscut odds are plus 160.
Good.
So hopefully he lands on that. We'll see. Johnny has that to look forward to, along with his winning picks. Before we get there, though, we have to go here and take our final break of the show. Need to remind everybody that if you are looking for smart professional golf management solution to take your course to the next level, go over to oriongolf.com, your partner in streamlined operations, improved player experiences, and next generation golf course management. From scheduling and membership services to event coordination and strategic business solutions, Orion Golf helps facilities run smoother and more profitable every single day. Orion Golf's team understands what it takes to grow rounds, build loyalty, and elevate your golf brand. Whether you're a course owner, director of golf, or part of a club leadership team, their customized management tools and expert support are built for your success. Head over to oriongolf.com, where smart golf management meets real results. Johnny, visit oriongolf.com today and discover why better golf starts with better management. Back after this.
Hi, golfers. IndyCarTim here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Golf Central Magazine. It's not just a golf magazine. It's the magazine for everything. Turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Head over to golfcentralmag.com and check out the latest issue. Some of the regular features in Golf Central Magazine: the Golf Bachelorette of the Month, the Golf Bachelor of the Month, the Golf Cart Girl of the Month, Golf History, Grip It and Sip It. So head over to golfcentralmag.com. It's free. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Golf Central Magazine at golfcentralmag.com. We'll see you there.
Sports fans, it's time to gear up. Head to fanstreamsports.com and check out our brand new merchandise store. We're talking bold t-shirts, 3/4 zips, hoodies, hats, mugs, and more. Everything you need to rep your favorite shows and your favorite crew. Whether you're rolling with the J.P. Peterson Show in Tampa Bay, From the Rough in Dallas, the Tim May Show featuring Clay Hall, or the Jeff Thidoff Show in Ohio, or any of our FanStream Sports original programming, we've got the perfect look for game day and every day. So don't wait. fanstreamsports.com. Click merch and grab your gear now. Wear the stream, live the stream. fanstreamsports.com.
Hey folks, let me tell you about Bay Area Modern Medical Center, a very different kind of approach to primary care. Personalized preventative medicine, not a one-pill-fits-all mentality. Christopher Lugo and his experienced medical staff are proactive in looking at issues before they become a problem, encouraging a healthy lifestyle with proper diet, supplements, and exercise to optimize your active lifestyle. Rather than the impersonal, rushed approach, you will be the only patient and will have our full attention. That's new. Getting old is inevitable, but feeling and looking old is avoidable. Bay Area Modern Medical Centers are experts in anti-aging regenerative medicine that optimizes your body's performance in many areas. So call for an appointment to get started on a journey back to full health and a happy life with a new, modern way of healthcare. Call 844-977-3477 or go to BAMMC.com. That's 844-977-3477 or BAMMC.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Tomstown, a premier craft distillery based in Kansas City, Missouri. Discover their award-winning lineup, including double oaked bourbon, botanical gin, and double grain vodka. Named the best craft vodka by the readers of USA Today. Available for online delivery in 40 states. Visit toms-town.com or their Kansas City distillery to explore more. Elevate your game with Tomstown, where history meets innovation. Please enjoy responsibly. Orion Golf Management Solutions. Orion Management Solutions has tailored its service packages just like it tailors its approach to customers. Some owners need more supervision, while others need periodic assessment of their short-term and long-term strategies and programs. Orion can be called in to develop a business plan with the existing staff, or we can assist with the daily management of a facility or event. Either way, we make sure the client is satisfied and understands the direction the facility needs to go in order to achieve the owner's goals. Orion Management Solutions can help with owner assistance service solutions, daily course management, business plan development, monthly operations, or as-needed consulting services. Whatever your need, Orion Golf Management Solutions can help. Check out oriongolf.com.
Let's go.
Right now, back to the show on FanStream Sports.
Welcome back to From the Rough, right here on FanStream Sports as we wrap things up on a preview Wednesday for the 2026 Wyndham Championship. Max Homa's big win coming up, I'm sure, even though he's not on my wheel, is what it is. Poor Maxie. I need to reach out to him again, see what he's doing. See if he's
he's mad at you. He's not on the card.
We need to see if his marriage is in trouble or what's going on.
Sorry if I'm dark on the picture. The lights.
Yeah, you got all dark on us again, just like you did at the very beginning of the show, going dark. Now you're going physically dark.
All right, hold on. Let me change. Let me see.
It is what it is.
See if I can fix it.
So today's show is always brought to you by our friends at Orion Golf and Tomstown Distilling Company. Johnny, let's get into our Wheel of Misfortune. Most everyone's favorite segment here is I offer you my 7 names, and one is not oddly Max Homa.
Is that better?
Because I forgot. Look, I hate left-handed golfers. I think left-handed golf should be banned. It should not be legal. If you are a left-handed golfer and you show up on a course, public, private, whatever, country club, and you try to play left-handed, I think you should be shot on sight. I don't think it should be allowed. No, I take that back. You should be given the opportunity to turn around and play right-handed. If you refuse, then you should be shot on sight. Left-handed golf is not a thing. Shouldn't be a thing. It's ugly. It's hard to watch. It gives me a headache. It hurts my eyes.
What are you even talking about?
That said, Matt McCarty is on my wheel today, Johnny.
You did this whole soliloquy, and then you're going to have somebody on your card.
Maybe my only time I'll ever have a lefty on the card, on my wheel, Johnny. Sung JM is on the wheel today. Hideki Amatsuyama is on the wheel today. Brooks Koepka, Keegan Bradley, Tom Kim, and Michael Brennan. How do you like those names there? Johnny likes them. I can already tell.
I can't tell, but we'll see. I'm
so
playing
right
around
now,
with
John.
this thing.
Johnny's
I get a bigger picture.
That's what she said.
It's not true. It's not true.
Yeah, it is. I heard her. She called me and told me.
She did.
All right, let's go ahead and play with the wheel here, Johnny. Although it's kind of hard to see. We probably need to go full screen here, I think. Let's try that. All right, well, give me what the first pick is going to be. For those that don't know, I pick the names. I have the odds for winner, top 10, top 20, and missed cut. Johnny picks the positioning, and then I spin the wheel to find out who goes where. So what do we have first, John?
Miscut.
Missed cut first on the wheel. Show me some big money here, Wheel of Misfortune, if you will. Look at that. Brooks Koepka for the missed cut. How do you like that?
I think you should put him in 2 spots, either to win or miss the cut, because it's going to be one or the other.
Well, he's missed cut. And by the way, he is even money to miss the cut.
Wow.
How you like that? That's not
You think
great.
he knows that?
He doesn't care. All right, what's next?
Outright winner, homeboy.
Outright winner, homeboy. Big money, big money, big money. Bring me the head of Tom Kim for your outright winner, Johnny. 28-1. Tom Kim is the outright winner.
Not a terrible pick.
All right, what's next?
Top 10.
Top 10. Here we go. Matt McCarty. Crap. I got to watch a freaking left-handed golfer go to the top 10.
And your take of left-handed people is strange.
Johnny, top 10, Michael McCarty. You want some value? How about plus 1,000 for top 10?
Well, you dog cussing him and say left-handed golfers shouldn't even be alive is probably not a good way to go about
They
him.
shouldn't be alive. They just shouldn't play
It
golf.
sounded like it.
Go play putt-putt.
At least go left-handed there, too.
Go get shot. I don't care.
What do you think about a guy that putts right-handed but swings left-handed?
No, he swings left-handed.
What about a guy that swings right-handed but putts left-handed?
Oh, why would you do that? Why would someone do that?
Because there's actually a reason why.
Okay,
I'll
what is
explain
it?
it to you off air.
Oh, is it sexual?
No, Nota Begay used to putt when his
don't know.
left or right putts in different ways. He'd switch, right? So you want to hit the inside. You kind of want to hook putts. You like the hook putts.
I
So
still
he
don't
would
know what his
switch.
sexual preference has to do with any of this, but
Yeah,
you keep going there.
we've
All
had
right,
4
Johnny, what's
Nota Begay
left?
references this show. So thank you. You're welcome, Nota.
Top 20 is all that's left, right? All right.
Yep.
We got Hideki, we got Keegan, we got Michael, and we got Sungjae. Top 20. Who's it going to be? Oh, Hideki Matsuyama.
Yes.
Bring me the head of Hideki Matsuyama for top 20 at plus 105. I can't see it on my glasses on. How about plus 105?
Yeah, at least it's plus money.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Where'd we go? There we go. All right. Well, there are your Wheel of Misfortune picks. I won't post those because nobody ever asks me to, but we will.
They love that. They love that. They love them.
The process is fun. And then we'll figure out, had 2 winners out of my 4 last week.
You did good. You did good last week.
You picked them.
I know.
I picked the people. So it was a we effort.
Oh, this is the first time I've ever heard we. It's always I. That's why you got like 7 I's in your name, because I.
No, it's M's, not I's.
Ein, you German. Ein.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I just made it up.
All right. Well, let's take a look at Johnny's wheel as we transition.
Let's get down to business.
All those WNBA players want to
Which one?
transition.
Like you messed it up twice. Which one? WNBA?
I don't. You know what? They're all the same. WNBA, NBA, they're all the same.
We don't talk that here.
They all suck. I don't know what we're doing here. Tell us about.
Well, let's
Chicago,
make it
Johnny.
happen. Yeah, let's get this going. I know we were down and out in Beverly Hills, but you know what? Greensboro is far away from Beverly Hills, and we're going to be far away from our losing weeks. We are going to do this. We got Ben Peter Griffin 25-1 this week. Hey, listen, home cooking. If there's any way, it feels like Ben Griffin has had a poor year by his standards. By his standards from last year, sure. But standards he's played really solid this year. But I think it's the time for him to get a win. And I like him in this spot at 25-1. Even though Tim thinks this guy is French, he's not. He was teammates with Ben Griffin at North Carolina for a short period of time. North Carolina, 26-1. I like Gerard. Do you pronounce the R's in French? Is it Gerard? Gerard? I don't know. Tim thinks he's
what
French.
you're doing over there.
I don't either, but I do know what he does, and I know he can play some golf, especially in the Carolinas. So I like Ryan Gerard at 26-1. DT, Davis Thompson, 35-1. Tim's best friend,
Idiot.
Timm's nemesis. Yeah, he's not an idiot, but he kind of he is the guy on the PGA Tour that just looks like he doesn't want to be there. You ever notice his like he's aloof. He's
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's not an idiot. Don't say that. You can't call people idiots. 35-1.
But you can call people Indians.
Well, they are. You're from India.
Okay.
I mean, anyways, 35-1. I like him. I think he's going to go about his business. Hey, listen, Chris Kirk, 70-1. Listen, we always joke around. Chris Kirk, I love Chris Kirk. If you follow his story of his sobriety, it's super inspiring. I love the guy. I think he's great. He's been super nice to me when I've been covering PGA Tour events. I'm not joking around with sobriety. Listen, at 70-1 from a guy that's from Georgia, it's about time for him to turn his golf game around. I think he's focused on his golf. I think he's had a better year than he's had in the last couple of years. And at 70-1, our ham sandwich pick, I like him. I like him at 71. Doesn't hurt that Greensboro's dry. But anyways, top 10. Sung J M at plus 500 and Mac Born to Mac Meisner at plus 500. You look at Sung J M, this guy's listen, I don't know if there's, Bermuda grass, bent grass, Sanania grass in Korea, but this guy can play on any grass. Yeah. And plus 500 to finish in the top 10, one of the best ball strikers on the PGA Tour.
Pretty good value.
He's had a shitty year. Let's be honest. For his standards, he's had a shitty year. I think he bounced back this week. Can he make, 25 birdies? I'm not really sure, but he can make enough birdies to get to 18, 19 under, 15 under. Get him in that top 10. I like him. You got double Eminem, plus 500. He's right there on that bubble. I think if you listen to his interviews, how he talks, he says he's kind of playing a little bit with house money. Yeah. He was fighting for his card last year. Now he's fighting for his FedEx Cup. So is the pressure there? Yeah. Does he want to get in? Sure. Is there as much pressure as it was last year? No. He got there. I think he plays well this week. Plus 500, another good value, top 10. This golf course is a little similar than Colonial without the hills. It's a little hillier, but it's a little similar to Colonial where he's played well where he lives. So I think that transitions over, especially with the type of grass. 2 top 20s. I'm going to pick the best putter in the world, Denny McCarthy at plus 325. Finished the last 2 years in the top 20 here. Length isn't a factor, but you get a guy that puts as good as him at plus 325. I'm going to take him. And Lee Duck Hodges, plus 450. Taking him. Alabama guy. I don't know what else to say. Most of you people probably don't know who he is. He's battling for his card. I think this is a great spot for him at plus 450. He's in. I'm taking him. You like
don't know what to think about those picks, Johnny. Am I allowed to give you a thumbs down?
No, you are not.
Oh, all right.
No, you are not.
All right. Chris Kirkpatrick wasn't he a Backstreet Boy or something?
Captain Kirkpatrick.
Chris Captain Kirkpatrick. Get your ass kicked. That was an Eminem line or something, I think, in one of those rapist songs.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab my clubs and I'm about to go back here behind me, play some golf on this great golf course right here behind me. The Orion golf course.
That looks like Parkview, wherever you play in the dirt, Park Hill.
Oh, Oak Ridge. Now it's called Lake Park.
Lake Park.
We called it Oak Dirt because we would literally hit a perfect drive in the middle of the fairway and we couldn't find our ball because of the 8-inch wide caverns in the middle of the fairway.
There's no lake on it and there's no park around it, so it doesn't make sense. But whatever. No, that's called a pond. That's called a pond.
Lake Louisville is not a pond, sir. There's 28 feet catfish living in that pond.
I heard there's gators there now.
Yeah, there's gators.
Really?
Gators, aliens, Elvis impersonators, transvestites. Dead bodies. They all live in that lake.
Dead bodies.
All sorts of dead bodies. Man, I grew up on that lake. Lots of stories.
I know you did. That's
not
why
all
it's
of them
trash.
are good.
That's
so trash. So much trash.
What's the best lake? They do have sneaky peeks there, though. They had sneaky peeks.
Not anymore.
Gone.
It's gone.
Oh, that's the best thing about the lake.
They shut her down.
Yeah, no good.
Yeah. I think they still have the Little Pete's over on Grapevine, though. That was the original one.
Loud Pete's, not sneaky.
Yeah, very sneaky. That's going to wrap it up for today's edition of the Wednesday preview here on FanStream Sports. We're from the rough. We'll be back on Monday to recap things for you, go over the picks. Make sure you look out this weekend for Johnny's matchups. They're better than his picks. They've been more successful recently. So you got to combine the matchups with the picks.
38, 21, and 8. 38,
not
21,
winning.
and 8 in matchups.
There you go. There's your money. There's your money this week. And make sure you follow on social media. We will put all of those out there for you early Saturday morning, early Sunday morning, so you don't miss a thing. Always check out all of our episodes and our great programming over at fanstreamsports.com. If you love From the Rough, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're listening on the recorded podcast, leave us a great review. And make sure you head over to fanstreamsports.com, where we are always on demand, for golf talk. That's what we do. All right, Johnny, I'm going to go play golf right here. Probably go play putt-putt instead. I might try it left-handed.
You don't have enough balls, but
we'll see you guys. I don't have any balls. We'll see you guys on Monday. Until then, y'all keep hitting them straight.